the authority itself. Mantieni or kind, but I think I got it from you. Say there were some audits done on the lines, and the audit nature say before say be test run no. Now, you bet test run na bibia is safe, anamboa.
Yeah.
But the other part I ask myself is that were people on the line informed, like general public, were we informed, say, yeah, on this particular date, there's going to be a test run of this particular machine? The Intia makers are say, you see, mostly when we are commissioning some properties and infrastructure, and Bibia, Utanya president, so o team.
Yeah.
And Albania Minister of State, so team. Right? Into the SUE, you find the sense anka president the team, and as a Minister of State the team, and now he be the team, and no be the team. And anka sayasem we see anka ye more mineka. So, in as much as we blame the driver, we don't know his motive, we don't know him. Ye nim the team, Emma or the car no see ho.
As we speak now, we can't even verify whether there was really a track on the rail.
Oh, sir, police, how much you be?
It is their words against.
No, but I think let's just trust the police. Say, we got police, how much you be? They communicate how much you be. Our musuze sa ni pano. On a day track no ekusi ho. Nti for police asem no. But I think we need to interrogate the motive behind say ni pano de track ekusi, because if you look at the picture carefully, kwan eni babia enye road like nti nka bia kwan no cross kra na waka se bia o twam akoba bi na wakosei, but kwan eni ho ba bia and I don't even know where the track is going. Just a bia nka picture no video na nka video no tibi kire the other side of it se bia banchi afuo bia na bi body afuo bia na bibi o wa track ni kwa kofa, then we will know what actually happened or what is happening currently there. But picture no enye enough. Yet blame truck driver ni motive ye nim die ntia or the car no kusi no. I think that we also need to blame the railway authority for poor work done. The ntia make us say we need to blame them is that, you see, after doing some of these audits, we test running, unim say we ye kwan way to ho no enye ne. And because of so ye kwan to ho enye ne no, people have been using their vehicles to cross, even persons, humans have been crossing these roads, knowing where say train biama. That is, yeah, people cross it anyway. They know that train biama. So a day na nka wo test running no, there ought to have been a conscious effort to inform people living along these lines. Say in a particular day, train ba be fa na ye test running nti bibi bia na wo ho no no kra no. Wo bibi se nipo se den oben re no twen ho kakra because aturenche betumasi. This information, if well received, if communicated well, obi kura hu kia na say esi ho a ana say whatever track esi ho a obefre aka chempanyifo say test run na mosemo ye no ye hu say kia bi si ha o nti mo ba mo nto mo boase. And you put lines out, we mu bia manye and aja we abesi. And I also do agree with citizen. You see, Kroma, Yamanyosem ene haye Kroma. And Amanyosem no so enye GCP ni ARP ni whatever party. Wahu Amanyosem no NDC ni MPP Amanyosem ene haye Kroma. And Sebiu, me mamintu sebi kakra. Sometimes Amanyosem na maya say sebi ebinim eni adwen. Sa party afanu. Like, people don't even think critically. People don't think logically. People are carried by emotions, carried by their political stance on any issue. When I saw it first, I saw it on Obi ni Facebook wall. NDC akwesi. And I'm saying, how? Why should you just Edi Amanyosembe bom say NDC akwesi? Me say akohwe obi so MPP asheda. And they write historical NLM, blah, 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 or my bidade, no more somebody abom. So now the core matter, the suspect in it, the Railway Development Authority, Krano Musadi, Miamono, Yajaya Tunchain, and idea politics, MPP, NDC, MPP, NDC, Miss Romo, MPP, NDC, Miss Romo. Omuma, ye kasa no be like ye nkomodie bi ewo.
But my question is that and rather before the test run,
yeah,
I mean the rail line, how many kilometers stretch?
yeah.
Couldn't the Railway Development Authority, had taken, another run on the same stretch of rail lines to cross-check to see, say, oh, at this point in time, there we are good to go. And the mobile me asset off
No,
because what CEO now, there's equipment and train no signals, no communicating with the train is not built yet. Okay, yeah. So what it means is that on the other end of the stretch of rail, there were no communication coming in between the train and then there be an hour on the destination. Okay, so could we have even foreseen, say, at least because of the unavailability of such equipment and facility, young travel along that stretch, the corridor, okay, in terms of monitoring. Now, you say, okay, we have set by 12 midday, train never set it off for test run. But about AB at 10 a.m., yen take lead, advanced team unko. Now, yen share, now what they new be cry and communicate through phone in the real nana. I mean, something.
All these are risk measures. I bet you take it. Even apart from that, Mr. Speaker, nka ne drone aba. We are in an era of digitalization.
Exactly.
Drone could have taken a lead to capture line.
Exactly what I'm talking
right?
about. Yes.
Capture line so that what you train mukrano, you are getting feedback from the field side. Say ne koso kwine so.
And drone no take lead.
Yeah, lead. Taking pictures. Video, live video.
Show my
one. And I'm even worried saying Ghana have commissioning of projects or inauguration of projects. They are big. Unim Kromanka, you heard the AC of Kumasi, Ameri Power Plant. See how big we made it. And apart from Ameri, there are a lot of projects inaugurating a big. So this one no krananka drone no ba mukrana. Drone will be giving us because for the first time Eastern corridor railway line.
This was not commissioning.
It was inauguration, a test run. Okay, so even a test run, a first of its kind on that line,
stretch,
part of the stretch of the country. On a first of its kind, and drone bit muddy kind, not a live feed.
Exactly.
Right? Send your echo. The
drone will travel at a distance. It will be at that long stretch, You need drone a bit me a cost.
Oh no, but drones go as far as now. Drone ya
no, I'm asking because it be any.
Oh, na drone ya must supply drone here. Drone is a longer distances.
No, what I'm saying is that drone a pilot in the fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your distance be a drone be a bit me a cover.
Yeah.
The most advanced ones are a bit me a cover that long stretch.
Yeah.
Ama when you a clearer view, it be a na ye nibi. Okay.
By the absence of such a drone, we can use the military helicopters.
Also, yes,
we can use the
so if actually we sat well in the room to do proper simulation, like now we're doing all the risk factors, potential risk factors. Now at least we could have had some mitigation measures. We
are a reactive society.
It's society. I think that you be blame driver. Minimum motive. Na eko ani mo be hu die ntia ono so all the car no kosi ho. Whether they are genuine, whether genuine or non-genuine, crowd still na bad. So the car no kosi ho. But you ain't mean for media make you ain't mean for opportunity because you see human we live on experience. Wa hu se kwan ya yato almost 3 years in train bi amfa so. In this ya yato almost 3 years in na train bi amfa so based on experience no me di kosi wo kra na train embassy see. Nti metimi dey see wo affect me car. I hope you get all this things.
Exactly.
And these scenarios all must come in. Information and content and as a state Railway Development Authority am planning ye. In as much as you blame driver, you blame almost ye. Now this and I'm pesameka. Say train na say. Sra yes rabine. Any na juma phone say. Investigate whoever or responsible for keeping or taking risk measures this animal you investigate
my main kind ministry in statement one more Eddie Ababonte na yentuaso it is dated 18th of April. I said the Ministry of Railways Development in conjunction with its agencies the Ghana Railway Development Authority, and the Ghana Railway Company Limited, together with officials and engineers from the Baidos SA, the Polish manufacturer of the diesel multiple unit, which is the DMU 001, wishes to inform the general public of an incident that occurred today during the site acceptance test of the new DMU on the Tema Mpakadan rail line. At approximately 12:10 p.m. on Thursday, 18th April 2024, while conducting the test, an incident took place around 76 plus kilometers. The DMU, upon approaching the curve at that particular stretch, encountered a stationary vehicle stationed right across the rail track. Despite the immediate application of the emergency braking system, the train was unable to come to a complete stop before colliding with the vehicle. It is important to note that the vehicle was unmanned and the location where it was found is not designated as an authorized level crossing. Thankfully, there were no injuries sustained by passengers on the train or bystanders. However, there was minor damage to the driver's cab section of the train. The incident has been promptly reported to the police, and investigations are currently underway to ascertain the circumstances surrounding the incident. The DMU involved has been moved to the workshop for further assessment and necessary repairs. We assure the public that safety remains our utmost priority and are committed to ensuring the continued safe operation of our railway systems. We urge all stakeholders to remain vigilant and adhere to safety protocols when operating or crossing railway tracks. We will provide further updates as the investigation progresses, and this is issued by the ministry.
Speaker, Medase, Makawi. But last one, I'm the best Andy and Sana, many of you abamone say, railway, I say, yes, Rob, Momon Fahon, Embe Kutu budget Kesibia Maya for maintenance. Yes, Rom Pa. Momon Fahon be Kutu budget Kesibia for the maintenance in this country because Babia and Amamasa, or mine will be a hocherno, or mine a moo crown cherno. Yes, Obibia or down on the say we are seeing internal case will be Kutu. Some $38 million, some $1 million, we say, yeah, they fix it real. Because conspiracies were. I'm for conspiracy theories, Casabia, or be crying a share that. Echo, yes, I saw that Obenes can be a film by Biaba. And I think that this conspiracy, no, and my mom confirms that particular conspiracy. On my own budget, are very reasonable in terms of maintaining this particular coach. Na omo ye ne saye nyina ye ho beto yen na ye nyina ye ni age na I'm glad so maka say they think about safety. And so thinking about safety, I think that in some of these safety practices were not taken into serious consideration. Well, if they had, and I even realized that the statement even mentions that there were bystanders.
No, so no bystander was affected.
No, but which means there were bystanders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is area now accident in CNO. They were bystanders. Possible. So if you had informed localities, the communities now, at least they could have called a line. Because the bystanders on which now, say, why did they try moving their vehicle out and send a mobile? Communities were not informed. And I think that my information delivery, and you're very proactive, very fast. And if that was done with a emergency line, kabari somo frɛ wo nam kwan no so oba no krama frɛ so Charlie kia BCO mo apply brake. And the last part is is it a bullet train? I want to know, is it a bullet train?
I don't know the specifications yet.
Because
someone they buy almost fast specs in the
because the way I free if anything Tema best ne call Saomi, the way it moves if that is how this one also moves, and you telling me you have apply brake then still brake 90 man, you know, I'm out there kubuma, it's quite suspicious. Maybe this one is speed per hour, and I'm saying that kilometer per hour no. The speed no different from the echo tematun woman. Be an way call fast. Into no apply crana still the boom. But since some day be there, I think that emergency brake should have solved this particular problem.
Okay, maybe I say, maybe